Well, hello there, my beautiful Aquarius. How y'all feeling today on April 8th? Hmm. Are you feeling a push? Are you feeling a push to get going? Yeah. Well, this energy is calling us to, it's kind of been an ongoing theme, but it's even more stronger. Okay. Um, so what you could be feeling is one of two things, okay? Or three things. Let's say three things you could be feeling. All right. You could be feeling a push to um, shift in how you connect with people. Okay. Whether or not you're moving, um, changing jobs, how you communicate um, with your siblings, neighbors, and so forth, co-workers. Okay. Um, you could also have a flood of new ideas or ideas that you have that you're being, your intuition is telling you to get going on it, okay? Um, whether you are inspired to start a new course, write, teach, or launch a communication project. Mm, excuse me. Spirit is encouraging you um, to go with that, okay? Um, and then you may feel spontaneous, okay, which is new for Aquarius, all right. Um, but it is something that you might suddenly decide to do, all right. So it may you may decide to take a short trip, you know, just leave with a little bag of essentials and just go. Um, or you may feel a sense of um, expressing yourself, things that you may have been holding back on saying. You may feel a need to want to do that, just to clear the air. Okay. So, lots of shifts still happening within uh, your astrological sign here, Aquarius, especially if you are a sun or rising in Aquarius, like myself. So lots of shifts and things. So Spirit is asking us to just flow with it, just go with it, right? Listen to your intuition, okay? As always, you got to check in with your intuition, okay? All right, my love, before we get started, I invite you all to take 3 deep breaths with me. I appreciate you all being with me today and sharing your beautiful energy with me, okay? And I hope you receive my energy today. All right. I am always, always so happy to provide you all with some guidance in what I receive in wisdom through my life experiences, okay? Here we go. All right. Don't forget how important these deep breaths are, okay? Especially during these difficult times. You may be feeling tension, all right? Where you may be you may be called to step away, step back, and take 3 deep breaths. Yeah, so don't uh don't take those breaths for granted, y'all. Alright. I didn't do a pre-shuffle card, but that's alright. They didn't call me to do one, so we're gonna jump right into the reading and see what number popped out for us today. All right. Trust that gut feeling. Okay. 0404. This card is about making good decisions as well. Okay. Um, yeah, and it's about making good decisions. All right. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. So, that's a part of what I was mentioning about, you may feel an urge to want to express yourself more. Tell people how you really feel. Okay? Um, our spirit is always remind you to come from a place of compassion. Okay, when you have to go there, okay, Aquarius, if you have to go there, you know what I mean. Come from a place of compassion. But that doesn't mean that that you do not express how you're really feeling. Okay. Commitment is showing up. Commitment to yourself, all right, is what Spirit just had me blurt out there. Commitment to yourself as opposed to seeking commitment from other people. Okay. Be loyal to yourself first. Okay. When you say you're going to start something, you start it. When you say you set a goal for yourself, you set that goal and you reach that goal. Okay. This is the type of commitment I'm hearing. Um, Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So we're going to be committed to ourselves first. We're going to love ourselves first. We're going to do the things that we say we're going to do for ourselves first. Applying honesty and light day light daily as a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. Okay. So how do you find a peaceful and meaningful life? It starts with you. Okay. It starts with you. It starts by making those commitments to yourself. Mm. So Spirit is asking you to release worry by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Yeah, there's that throat chakra. There it is. You know, speaking from a place of compassion, speaking from a place of love, is really a form of self-love, right? Because not only that, you're setting those boundaries, you're letting people understand where you're coming from. I spoke about this earlier this week um, as I started becoming in contact with some of my family. Um, and it's like, no, this is no, 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 no. Mm-mm. I'm not being dragged into that drama. Mm-mm. I can, give advice, but I'm not about to jump, jump a bunch of hurt. I'm not doing that. This is on y'all. This has nothing to do with me. Okay? And so you just have to be clear. Be clear. Be clear. Be clear. All right, we're gonna see what messages we get. Yeah, value yourself. All right, absolutely. That card is also a card of love. Okay, 0404. It's also a card about love, but it's also a karma card. So um, 3 is a crowd. So be 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 cautious, be mindful about relationships that may have you tied up in situationships with third parties per se. Okay. Um, Be mindful of that. One card spirit. Card. The beautiful sign of Aquarius. What do we need to know? Okay. Two cards. Okay. It's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax. Just and trust. Okay. And then the second card was what's meant for you, what's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense, okay? It will all make sense. You know, interesting enough, when you're in the thick of it, yeah, I'm hearing Mary J. Blige. In the thick of it, you may not feel like it, right? It may not feel like this is going to be for my highest good, or this is for my own good. It reminds me of, yeah, it did. It was a flashback. It reminds me of when your parents used to tell you, when you would get in trouble, this is for your own good. Okay, we didn't think of it that way, but I can remember, man, if I didn't, get pulled to the side and get spoken to the way I got spoken to, or whatever the disciplinary measures were, no telling where I would be today. So I would say, a lot of times it was for my own good. That was just the way my parents or um, the adult authorities, that's how they expressed it. It was for my own good. And so if you getting tossed around right now with the universe, being jacked up by the collar, while your ancestors are slapping you around, they're letting you know this is for your own good. Okay? But Spirit is asking you for now. Bear the confusion. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Yeah. Don't wait until don't be that person to say I'll wait till later. And sometimes later never comes. So that's why it's important to be happy in the moment. You know. Oh, I'm gonna wait until I can do this, or I'm going to wait, and then sometimes that never shows up. You know, Spirit is saying, quit putting your life on hold. Why put off what you can do today for tomorrow? Mm. Why put off what you can do for today for tomorrow? I like to ask my inner child, what do you want to do today? What you want to do today? That's always fun, right? Because your inner child probably just wants to go play, just wants to hang out, take in the scenery, the beauty of nature, you know, go on a hike, right? That's probably what your inner child wants to do. So ask your inner child, what do you want to do today? Right? What's fun to do? All right, let's see what our angel cards have for us. All right, thank you. Yep, listen deeply. Listen deeply, my love. Listen to that inner child, that inner voice. What is it telling you? Sure not telling you to wait. I'm sure it's not telling you to wait. Listen deeply. Let's see here. 68. 68. All right, the angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. All right, be ready to listen to that voice now. Listen to yourself. If you aren't able to hear yourself, you'll be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you're if you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something you feel that you had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop, listen to yourself, and do it now. Your expansion and growth depends on it. If you've received challenging information recently about your life from any source and you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is a pivotal time to the unfolding of your freedom and joy to listen deeply. Hmm, okay. Now, on the flip side, the whispers of our inner voice, or this is an extended message. The whispers of our inner voice are subtle and takes patience and willingness to hear them. Often this voice will seem intensely honest and direct, but that's because it wants us to hone in on truth in order to grow. All right, Aquarius. So the truth of the matter is that our inner voice is always working in our favor. Okay, that's that. That's that. Okay. That's that. All right. And divine guidance is always loving and supportive. It will be direct and insightful, but won't make us feel low. If you are unsure what information is guidance and what is based on fear or ego, call on your angels to help you to understand the information that is rising up within. Okay? So Spirit is asking you to trust. Trust that inner voice. All right? Trust your gut instinct by listening deeply. Okay? You know what it is. You hear what it is. Sometimes you want to dismiss it. Okay? And then what happens is, you may regret it later. All right? You may regret it later that you did not listen to your inner voice, you know, or your inner child. Okay? That's asking you to um, fulfill something, to follow your destiny. Okay? Mm, that's good. Put in a jack here. So the age of light, all right, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, Aquarius. Here we are, okay? Put you there, star. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You're beginning to remember, okay, what your purpose is, right? Why you are here. The age of light. All right, my loves, divine wisdom. All right, you have the divine wisdom of the universe available to you at all times. As you may know, you are deeply connected to an expression of the divine light of the universe. This divine light has within it the powerful knowledge and wisdom of the cosmos. Okay? You can access it at will. If you have been searching for answers and guidance from sources outside of yourself, it's now time to look inward. All right, so again, this is about trusting your intuition, all right, and listening to your inner voice. So Spirit is asking you to take a moment in a quiet place and ask your questions and listen to the voice inside your heart, offering you the answers and singing the song of divine wisdom. Okay. Um, also, um, okay, Spirit. Spirit wants you to know that this is a practice that in order for it to, um, like anything else, you need to exercise this muscle. Okay, and take the time out. This I was speaking about earlier. Even if it's taking time out, 10 minutes to gather your thoughts. Okay, to take those 3 deep breaths, all right, to go within, to get those answers that you need, right? Spirit wants you to know that they understand that times can be challenging, okay, and that sometimes you might have crazy thoughts in your head, all right, that it could be difficult to get to this heart. However, once you get that feeling in your body that everything is just right, you will know you are there. Okay, then it's a matter of trusting the process as it grows stronger. Exactly. Use it like a muscle, okay? It's time to flex your heart and listen to the divine wisdom it has to offer. Okay, so this is our affirmation for today. We will say it 3 times. I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe, and it flows through me in abundance. Once more, I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe, and it flows through me in abundance. One last time, I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe, and it flows through me in abundance. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, let every cell of your being, okay, let this energy pulsate through you, ready and waiting for you to awaken to its calling. Right? If I didn't mention it, this is the soul star chakra. Uh-oh. This is the soul star chakra. So allow this divine wisdom to come through, but you have to make that commitment to yourself, to listen to yourself, to trust yourself. Okay? All right, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for chiming in. Okay. I really hope this message resonated with you today. All right. That you know, your intuition um, is connected to your heart muscle. Okay. Uh, a lot of us are being um, pulled by our heartstrings right now. All right. So Spirit is asking you to You know, um, stop making head-based decisions. All right, and listen and follow your heart. All right, my love. Oh, wishing you a wonderful, blessed day. Sending you limitless love and light. Mwah. TTL. Talk with you later.